Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber. I make videos about fashion, beauty, and wellness. Basically everything that I love, just showcasing it as we build this community and just put effort into everything in our life. So it all just takes a little bit of effort. Today's video is a wellness one. I wanted to talk a little bit about my fitness journey, changing my mindset, and how I lost weight and kept it off. So I think this one is a really good video as we're starting to get outside, shed those quarantine pounds and the weight that we might have put on. I got some tips for y'all, okay? Some things that have helped me. So just a little disclaimer, I am not a personal trainer. This is just to document my journey as it's still going on and then hopefully be helpful to someone else. So I'll show y'all, even though you might see it on the thumbnail, kind of my size, what I am like right now. I haven't quite got the abs that I really want, but I'm the size I would say I like to be. So just to keep it real. So a little bit of a backstory. I have always loved food, okay? I've been a foodie before I knew what the name was, and it was so bad. It was just terrible. Back in high school, like one of my friends' dads, he used to, his nickname for me was Hungry, because whenever I went over their house, I would just be in there, what y'all got to eat, devouring food as if I never ate before. Like, Mom, I'm sorry, acting like I didn't have home training, which I did. But so he nicknamed me Hungry because I just used to be so greedy. And I don't really know what happened my first year of college, but all that being greedy kind of caught up to me, and I gained over 20 pounds. And I think what really got me, one day I had an outfit on and I said, I don't really like the way I look in this. And it was really as simple as that. It wasn't, it was just like, I think that I want to be a different size. And I started seeing a different version of myself. I started thinking about, what does the woman that I want to become, what does she look like? What can she do? What size is she? And I remember, and you can't tell everybody your dream, because I remember I told this girl that I was cool with, I told her, I want to have a small waist, I want to have abs, and I've always had kind of a bigger butt. So I was like, and I want a big butt, keep my butt. And she was like, oh, Amber, you just need to be happy with what you have. Everybody just wants to be like Kim Kardashian. Everybody wants to be like Beyonce. Why do you want to do that? No, you just need to be good where you're at. And I said, okay, I'm going to stick to what I said I want, because that was my dream. Or that was my vision. So I said, I'm going to stick to what I want, and I got it. So the main thing that helped me is that, or the main thing that guided me is that I embraced a healthy lifestyle. I have never been a person who wanted to do the counting calories or the different diets, or I forget the name of the workout video that was going on that was really popular for a while, but it was like this really crazy high intensity workout, and the people would be drenched with sweat after, and they had different programs where you would do it for 30 days. And even back then I was like, I don't want to do that because it wasn't sustainable. I don't want to live my life like that. But I did say, okay, I want my entire lifestyle to be healthy. So what does that look like? Like I said, visualizing that woman I want to be. What types of things does she eat, and what are her eating habits? So one of those things with my eating habits is I had to change the time of day that I was eating and the type of food that I was eating. So y'all, just a moment. Actually, this whole video is going to be super real. When I would work out, but I wasn't seeing any progress because of my diet. So after I would work out, we had a Taco Bell at the school that I went to. And, I had a meal plan. So I might do like an hour and a half workout feeling good. Y'all, I would go to Taco Bell and order a double XL steak burrito. Yes, after my workout, telling myself that I deserve it because I just work out and my body is still burning fat and it's just going to burn up this burrito. And, this is protein. Everything we tell ourselves. and get a well. And then I would wash it down with a nice, what was it? Probably like I think it was like some type of pop, some type of carbonated drink. I would drink it. I'm not going to name it because it tastes good. I ain't trying to shame nobody, but this is just what I used to do. And so that was my routine. So one of the main things with changing your lifestyle is you have to create good habits. The main way I would say for me, and I read about this in one of my favorite books, Atomic Habits by James Clear, is to create systems around the things that you want to do. So my system before, the bad system, was go to the gym. After the gym, we go to Taco Bell. That system had to change. I had to start putting healthier snacks in my gym bag, like a granola bar, water. After I finished up my workout, okay, I get to eat this delicious granola bar. And then when I get back to my dorm, I'm going to have something else that's light. And as I continue to stick to that system, I saw results. Another thing with that is that I stopped eating after a certain time. So this is more going into some of the tips that I would say are pretty major. I think when I really got serious about it, I stopped eating after 9 o'clock. And then it got to be about, it was like 10, and then I said 9. And I can pick that back up because honestly, I've fallen off with it. I eat late sometimes. I try not to eat too heavy, like food that's really greasy at night, but I could stop eating a little bit earlier than I have been. But losing weight, I stopped eating early. Another thing with that one is that now this is going to require, along with your, healthy lifestyle and your mindset, you do have to embrace discipline. And sometimes that discipline means cutting out some of the things that we love to eat. So I started to reduce some of those things that I knew, like, okay, healthy Amber doesn't eat chips all day long and drink pop. So I started to reduce the amount of chips that I ate, reduce pop when I would go to the grocery store. Yeah, I wouldn't buy those things when I went to the grocery store, replacing them with other things. So after a while, I stopped drinking pop completely because the amount of sugar in pop is really crazy. It's basically like somebody compared it to liquid candy before, and that just always stuck with me. So I would be drinking pops throughout the day, stopped doing that, and I stopped eating chips. I really don't eat chips at all now, how I used to, because I used to like everything, like Flamin' Hots and Ruffles, but I had to just let that go. And the amount of weight that I saw just by doing those 3 things, cutting out pop and chips and stop eating after a certain time, it was pretty major. Other things that I did, I reduced the amount of fried foods that I was eating, as well as sweets. So I never cut them completely out. Maybe one day I'll get to that, level, and so with that, I just started to eat more green food and naturally colored green food, not artificial, but a lot of greens, just trying to fuel my body with greens, with fruits, all those vegetables that are very colorful, because what we can do sometimes is eat, a lot of like yellow, beige, brown foods. So that might be burgers, fries, chicken, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, bunch of carbs and fried stuff. So I would say just try to get some colorful things on your plate, and that's going to be helpful as well. Moderation became very important for me too. So my portion size, I had to just shrink that down. Like I said, I still like eating what I ate, but I had to cut the portions down significantly, or just in half, and if you can't do half, go at your own pace. Another thing that I did, I committed to working out. So before, I would kind of try to stick to the gym, but now being at the gym and working out is a part of my routine. So I work out every other day. That's been good. But then I also try to get some type of exercise every day. So it can be as simple as going for a walk around the park. I do that usually every lunch break, or sometimes I bike during my lunch break. But you want to go at your own pace with everything, and build up to a certain point of where you want to be. But just start. But I would say, along with a healthy lifestyle, get movement in every single day. The biggest thing, the biggest takeaway that I would say is the discipline, the mindset shift, but the simple fact that you're making a promise to yourself that you want something to change. And the standard should be that we want people in our lives who make promises to us and then they keep them. So we have to be that person to ourselves. We have to say, okay, I made this promise, I made this commitment, and I'm going to stick with it. Even if I fail, or, and I shouldn't do fail, because we do fail. Fail isn't just quotes. I did quotes though, because every failure is a lesson in it. But even if you fail at it, or you mess up, or maybe you don't stick to your workout plan, or you're eating exactly, just don't give up. Just keep going, keep at it, and keep that promise to yourself. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Yes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.